Alright guys, so we're going to be making a animated GIF in Photoshop and Illustrator. And the first thing we're going to do is in Illustrator, we're going to go File, New, and we're going to create a new artboard. And the name of this artboard is going to be Cartoon 1. And I have mine set at 4.17 inches, anything is fine. I also have it in CMYK. I just like using CMYK, but you guys can use RGB as well. We're gonna go ahead and create. Alright, so we're actually making a ghost in this tutorial to be used. And the first thing we're gonna do is make the head of the ghost with the ellipse tool. And once we get that how we like, you guys can make it any way you like. Ghosts come in all shapes and sizes. We're gonna go ahead and grab the pen tool. Once we grab the pen tool, we're gonna zoom in to a nice section and make an anchor point and make a line segment. I'm gonna press escape. That's gonna take it away, and we're gonna go Shift C. And we're gonna pull that down, that line segment down to the bottom of the oval. We're gonna get the pen tool again and make an anchor point maybe in the middle of the oval, right there. And then we're gonna come across and make that a shape, and we're gonna Shift Z, and that's gonna be the anchor point tool, by the way. And we're gonna adjust that how we want it, the handles. Then we're gonna come to the other side and adjust that as well. This is actually a tail of the ghost, so if you're wondering. So we're gonna go to also window. I have my Pathfinder tool, window, Pathfinder, and we're gonna highlight it, and I'm gonna press Unite, and that's gonna basically come and take the shapes together. So what I'm gonna do is get the direct selection tool and fix that path right there, and pull it over so it can be a little bit more cleaner and not rough and having these segments poking through, just to make it look better. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and add some eyes to make the ghost have eyes. We're gonna get the ellipse tool again, and what I'm basically doing now is making the fill black, and I'm gonna turn the stroke off. And I'm gonna copy, and then I'm gonna paste and have another eye. Then I need a mouth, so I'm gonna go to the rectangle tool, and I'm gonna make a small rectangle, and that's gonna be his mouth. I'm gonna fill it, turn the fill on for black. I'm not gonna keep the stroke on it just because I just like the way it looks for the mouth, not for the eyes though. Then I'm gonna size that how I want it. And then the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some like blush spots for the ghost. Just to give it that appeal. So I'm gonna make some ellipse style, some perfect circles next to his face. I'm gonna make them pink, so you guys make that pink, and I'm gonna Command C, then Command V. That's gonna Command and paste, and I'm gonna resize that how I want it. Alright, that's a ghost. We're not done yet though. So now we're gonna Command and copy and paste again. I'm gonna make two ghosts, and I'll tell you why in a second. But we're gonna basically start. I'm gonna add the arms to him, and I'm gonna take that pen tool we talked about again, and go ahead and make some arms, and so he has some arms. Most ghosts, they do have arms. And I'm gonna make arms for the second ghost, but this time I'm going to rotate them upwards, because that's the action. The second action of the ghost is gonna be up, down, up, down. So what I'm doing now is going object and transform and rotate, and I'm gonna rotate that horizontally. That's the second arm. And once I do that, I'm gonna come and adjust his mouth, and that's gonna be with the anchor point tool as well. And then I'm gonna use the anchor point tool and adjust the arms. And you guys can kind of see what direction I'm going in, or what the ghost is actually going to be doing. All I'm doing now as well is getting the arms and using the Pathfinder tool again and uniting them so the arms can look like they're a part of the graphic and not, you know, really stiff, and it just look like his arm is behind him. So all I'm doing now is making that unite, and I actually had to object and arrange and bring the eyes to the front because they were slipping behind the body of the ghost. I'm actually struggling with that now, but I had to do that because the body, so I actually had to push the body back. So I had to take the body of the ghost, go object, arrange, send to back, and I had to go object, arrange for the eyes and mouth, and pull to the front. So I had to do the same thing with the second ghost. Alright guys, so if you look, our eye and mouth and any of the object layers will move. So we're going to prevent this. So we're going to highlight the whole ghost and go to object and group. That's going to keep everything from moving. Everything's going to stay in place. And this is very important when editing and doing anything you want to make as far as revisions. Alright, now we're going to file new and make a new artboard. It's going to be cartoon 2. And we're going to keep the same settings. I'm going to take that second ghost with the hands up and copy and paste him on the second artboard. So now we're going to save both these files, cartoon 1 and 2. So you're going to do is already save them to begin with, and then you're going to save as a copy. And I like to save mine as an Adobe PDF. So you're going to have your PDF and your AI file. So the main one we're going to be using is a PDF file. So you can go ahead and make yours the highest quality print. I just make sure mine is big and strong and it just comes in high res. Guys, so we're going to be working in Photoshop. So we're going to go ahead and grab those PDFs that we made, and we're gonna put them on a artboard, and we're gonna put that one first, the first ghost on the artboard, and we're gonna put the second ghost on the artboard. Then we're gonna go to window timeline, and we're gonna go create frame timeline, and we're gonna go to that hamburger and make frames to layer. And what that's gonna do is just basically take your layers and put them into the frame animation. So now what I'm doing is putting the rectangle, grabbing the rectangle tool and putting it underneath the ghost, so I'm having a background. And what I'm gonna do now is go to the bottom. I'm basically just centering how I want it so it can be in a similar position. So now I'm going to the bottom and copying the layers. So I'm just copying the two layers and putting them behind each other so you can see the motion already coming together. And you're gonna have to adjust the times. I adjust mine to 0.2 milliseconds and make sure all those are the same. And then you make it forever. So when it says the loop at the bottom, it says make it always forever. And you can already see the motion going through. So I'm gonna go File, Export, Save to Legacy, and you guys can make it any size you want. And I'm gonna save it to your desktop as a GIF. And you can actually go to your browser and copy and paste your GIF and put it in your browser and press enter, and you'll actually see your GIF. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and that's it for today.